I'ma go get it, they waiting for blessings. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. To get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession. To tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know why Lily.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's a little update. I haven't gone to the dyno, but I will be going to the dyno tomorrow. Today is Friday, so I will have the video in this one from the dyno and for the car meet. We're having a car meet tomorrow, Saturday 30th. So I'll be recording the car meet tomorrow. I'll be recording the dyno in the morning, and then yeah, go from there. So it's just a little update. This is what we've been doing. We got Jeremy's car. He wrecked this car a while back, and then he bought another shell that is outside, an orange one, but it needs a lot of work. So then he went ahead and bought that shell, which is a lot better. The paint job is pretty fucked up, but at least it's a little bit better than the last one. So this one looks way better than that one, and of course the orange one's on the outside. So you know, we transfer everything from this one to that one. Build motor, we ordered a new turbo because that one is smoking. Fuel system, I mean fucking everything. We transfer everything on that one. Then if you watch the video, last video I did, I bought a car. Well, the car is sold. I didn't have time to do anything to the car. My friend Fernando, which he owns this one right here, he called me and said, hey, you know what, I want it. And I was like, all right, cool, let's make a deal. So we made a deal. So we're gonna be putting his motor, which is over here. We're waiting on the pistons and the head gasket. I got a Comedy head gasket coming in, and we were gonna build the motor back, but we noticed that the piston has a little damage because the tongue wheel came loose. And he said, no, fuck that, let's put new pistons. So we ordered new pistons, and I got to powder coat them. I mean ceramic coated, yeah, ceramic coated top, ceramic coated on the side. So we're waiting on that to be done. Okay, like again, head gasket from Comedy. So then we're gonna be putting that motor on the new shell that I bought. The transmission that he has, a brand new spec twin disc. We're gonna switch the coilovers, which is got a BC coilovers, and he wants to keep his BBS wheels, which I'm gonna be taking this off, taking the tires off, and send it to get powder coated black. That's what he wants. And we're gonna change the fuel system. So the fuel system, the intercooler also, and the suspension. We're gonna put that on the new shell. Of course, the engine, AEM, and then let me see. Yeah, the 2 gauges that he's got. So we're gonna transfer all that to the new shell, and then it should be looking like brand new. So yeah, now I own this one. Need some work on the body, but we'll probably just sand it down and powder coat it and shit. What's up, boo? Hey. So yeah, we're probably gonna put a stock motor on this one, stock transmission, stock clutch, all this stock.
Ain't got no
I
wheels, though.
already make the deal with Fernando.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Fernando owns the other one now, so.
What you said with the wheels?
Now we own this. No, he wants this one. Yeah, he watched the video, so.
Hey, I need the wheels, bro.
So yeah, he said that for us to take them off and send them to get powder coated black.
Oh, okay.
So I need to talk to Erwin, see if we can do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I don't know if Erwin will be able to do wheels that size, because they were having a hard time with the.
Oh, the intercooler.
That was for to strip it. He could powder coat it, but he has to send it somewhere else to get it stripped.
Okay. Well, if not,
or whatever.
Yeah, if not, we figured it out. We figured out something to send it. Yeah, because he also wants some of the powder coated back cover and all that, but I think Erwin can do all that. The back cover.
I think he can powder coat shit like that, but I don't think he has the area to strip it.
Okay.
I don't think it's big enough. That's what he did with Tristan's intake manifold.
Yeah, we're still waiting for all this. We're still hoping to get it all put together by tomorrow to the car meet.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna send some parts to get powder coated. So like I said, his car is gonna look like this, but with the carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber trunk, brand new paint job. Still gonna be on the AM, which he's thinking about switching it to a Haltech. But we will talk about that later. And then we're gonna leave the same fuel system, but we're gonna see. We run out of fuel, and he also is gonna get a different pump, which at this point is a dual pump, which I don't like, or a 750 Magna Fuel, or one of the brushless new pump. But I will make him decide. You're gonna see it on the same video, but tomorrow we're gonna be doing dyno and the car meet, and go from there. So let's get to it.
sport, then it'll be my profession. To tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know why lately I feel aggression.
Oh, dude, come on!
Ain't it stupid I roll my session? I'm still getting money during every session. I don't try to somehow be flexing, and that's probably why you bitching on section. You can come outside without protection. These are lessons you end up in second. Pussy good got me coming in second. They all throwing shots, but I ain't my direction.
Alright guys, we here in the dyno. I took my front bumper out and shit. We run into an issue already. We forgot is the dyno pack, so my exhaust is to the side. So we had to take the cover out of the dyno pack and put some tape and fans and all that shit. So hopefully that won't affect, but we're ready. So this is the side with no exhaust. So everything is gonna ¿va a jalar o no va a jalar?
Va a jalar mamalón.
Stop. You heard it, kind of working. So we're gonna start making passes right now, and then start adjusting fuel, which is the only different thing on the force clutch. Fuel, and then going off from there. Alright guys, we finally mixed a few pulls, super low boost. We were having problems with making any power. The car was not making any power. It's making 200, 210, 220. I was like 10 pounds of boost. And then George told me, hey, you know what? Let's check the fucking timing one more time. I was like, well, I did it wrong. We checked the timing, we make less boost, and the car made, so that's the last pass on 8 pounds of boost. This was 10 pounds of boost, and we made, where's the, oh, right here, 401 with less boost, like 8 pounds of boost. That's 8 pounds of boost, right? So George was already telling me, like, dude, something mechanical is wrong, and I was like, dude, there's no way, like, I didn't change shit. And he's like, you know what, let's go check timing. I was off by 27 degrees, right? 27 degrees off. 27 degrees off. We're lucky that we only did a pass with low boost. Fuel setup is running badass. Fuel system is good. But yeah, he's like, you know what? I trust you, but at the same time, you know, I'm still learning the whole tech. I'm still learning too. He's a professional tuner, so I'm glad that he said, you know what? Let's fucking do it. Apparently, when I was doing my timing, I wasn't locking it to 0. And I was just, while the car is idling, I was using the timing, obviously the timing is jumping, so that was all. When we put it at 0, the timing was like off by a lot. He adjusted it, 27 degrees less, went back to like 0, and then here we are. I mean, the car makes 200 more horsepower just by adjusting that. So, finally going on the right track. So now we're gonna start looking for fuel. We're still running a little bit rich, or a little bit lean at the beginning, and then from there on, boost is going up. So I saw was some bullshit with this thing. Late cylinder came out of the transmission, so we're just gonna power through the gears. So doing good now. We made a pass and he made 401 on 9.6 pounds of boost. So we adjust the fuel right now and I added more boost. So let's see what it does now. always with this fucking car, we always have problems. So we popped the slave cylinder, it came out of the transmission, so we lost pressure, which is an easy fix. We did a 4-gear pull with how much boost weight? Was 4 gear? When it split?
When it spun, when it popped gear, it was 15 pounds of boost.
So we have 15 pounds of boost. I mean, we're really going up, and it's doing exactly the same shit that it did the last time on the dyno. So now I'm concerned that the problem is in the fucking transmission and not the clutch. I got a brand new clutch with spec. I actually sent my old clutch to spec, and they rebuild it for me, and they say everything is fucking good, everything is new, and it's doing exactly the same thing. It's literally doing like the clutch slipping. You get on it, and then you hit high boost, which is 15 pounds right now, and it just go whop, all the way through like that. So I'm thinking, since I already put a new clutch, the old clutch didn't look that bad, and the spec is like, yeah, it's not too bad, but we can rebuild it for you. I'm thinking that the 4th and 3rd gear drive on the transmission is probably spinning on the outer shaft at high boost or high horsepower. So we did a pass on 2nd gear and it made 571 because we wanted to see if 2nd gear can hold the power, and it did. It made 571. So we tried to make another pass on like 29 pounds of boost on 2nd gear, and the dyno said, too much torque, and throw up warning lights and shit, and they just turned off because it's too low of a gear. So we're gonna do one more pass, 3rd gear, not 4th. But if it does the same thing, then I'm almost 99% sure that it's something in the transmission and not in the clutch. So at that point, I'll have to pull the gears out, get that one 3rd and 4th drive, and see if there's any damage on the teeth. And if it is, then I'm gonna have to get another outer shaft and also another 3rd and 4th gear, and then put it back together, put on the dyno, and get it going. So we'll see. But let's get the one last pull, and then this bitch will go back into the trailer. Fucking car. Boost cut?
I forgot to raise boost cut.
Well, how much you made? 750?
Yeah.
God. We're gonna do the last pull, 3rd gear, until we figure out what's going on with the transmission. So let's go. How many boosts? 25 still?
Just too rich.
All right, so third gear is holding up pretty good, so we just decided to try to finish or close to finish on third gear. So we're gonna make another pass. Same boost, 25 pounds boost. We just clean up the fuel, it's still running rich at the top, so let's see what it does. Same boost, 25 pounds boost, still 25 pounds boost. Woo! Yep. So 26 pounds of boost, 844 RPM, and we made, where is it? Yeah. We made 734.
So with my prediction, senor, I think like 5 more pounds, it'll bust 800s. Probably more than 800s, like 8, another 100 horsepower on 5 pounds boost, low 8. So
well, let's try just to hit the 30.
Let me just see the videos because I saw a little bit of smoke. Maybe the motor's breathing a little heavy now. I want to see the videos because I saw a little bit more like turbo smoke.
Yeah, I saw at the end, but
it wasn't that bad. That's a lot. High power engines, they always do that.
All right, let's go. One more pull, maybe another one. We're gonna try to hit 800 on 30 pounds boost. Yeah, close. The AFR is looking pretty good. It's just going a little bit rich at the end, so we're gonna clean that up. We went from 26 pounds. We gotta try to hit 30, and then we're gonna call it a day because there's no point keep banging it on the car if it's running good. So we're gonna probably call it a day. Try to find a way to go to the track either on Houston, or if they open the back on San Antonio, we go to the one in San Antonio, and then start adjusting from there. So let's get it. All right, so the battery died, so here we go. The jumper and a charger. Alright guys, so we're done with the dyno. We had a few problems and shit, and on some of the videos you're gonna see some smoke, but it was. We find out that it was actually the fluid from the dyno was coming out because the exhaust was so close to the dyno that we had to take the covers off on one side. So I guess the air of the exhaust was pushing the fluid out, and that's what you see at the end. We thought it was fuel because the car was still running a little bit rich, but no, it was the oil. After that, it was oil everywhere in the shop and the cars and shit. So that's what it was. But yeah, so we got the car on the trailer. We did a 70 something. Y'all just see it on the thing. 31 pounds of boost. But again, I always say it, and I'm always gonna say it. This is just numbers. This is just so we can make sure that the car is running good, that everything is good. So when we go to the dyno, hopefully we just have to make a few adjustments, and then from there we're gonna start bumping up the boost. So I think it was good for the most part. Fourth gear was doing some weird stuff. Same thing that he did that he did when I was on Houston with Jason. So I don't know if the transmission has something going on, or it's just that the clutch was too new, that it was getting broken into or broken in, or however you say it. Because once we start doing the pulls in third gear, they start working badass. We didn't want to risk it and going to fourth, so we just dynoed the car in third gear. The cam and crank trigger wheel, I mean, dude, it works badass. I think we saw the highest of 86,000 RPM, which I don't think since I had the car in the whole tech, I've seen that high of RPM. So that means those sensors, those reluctant wheels are working fucking badass. So if we have enough interest on those, we can probably do a group buy and we can sell them. And yeah, just let me know. So now I'm going home, take a shower, and then get ready for the car meet tonight. So let's get to it, and let's get to the car meet.
I'ma go get it, they waiting for buses. I've been taking L's and I lost they lessons. To get the money, I got an obsession. If trap is a sport, then it'll be my profession. To tell you the truth, I don't got no confessions. I don't know.